With regards to the COVID-19, do you think there's any sort of opportunities of cooperation between U.S. and China to work together to recover the economy as well as to in the face of the virus?
There is enormous potential for collaborative work between China and the United States to address the virus, to engage jointly in developing therapeutics and research on vaccines. I wrote an article about this. It was published by Bloomberg a few months ago, and I was roundly criticized by my friends and colleagues in the United States for saying that we have no desire for collaboration. And yet, I stand by my view. The pandemic, by definition, is global. It involves all major countries of the world. And China has done a remarkable job in containing this horrible disease. We may not, in the United States, be able to replicate the types of severe practices that were put in place in China to contain its initial outbreak of COVID-19. But there's so much we can learn in terms of the research into the science of addressing the disease, the hope for a vaccine, the sharing of detailed data on the incidence of the virus by different demographic groups that will help us in understanding the way in which this horrible disease impacts communities and countries. There's a lot that the U.S. and China could do to convene a consortium of leading scientists around the world, leading public health officials around the world. Dealing with a pandemic is an opportunity for collaboration. And yet, if we try to address it on a fragmented basis, we will be running uphill. It's too much for any one country to do on its own.